Hi, welcome back to Bees Aquatics. Today I'm going to be talking about the best cleanup crew for your tanks, depending on the size and stuff. So yeah, let's get right into that. If you have a small tank like a 5-gallon, probably snail would do, 1 or 2 snails, or just like shrimp, not a pleco because those get too big. Maybe a Coridora, 1 or 2 of those guys right there. But there's not really not much you could put in a 5-gallon tank. If you have guppies in the tank, they'll sometimes clean the tank a little bit because they're bottom feeders sometimes, I've heard. So, yeah, that's pretty much not much you can do with the 5-gallon. But when you go to like a 10-gallon, you can get shrimp. Like I used to have a lot of snails in here, some shrimp, and it was just a bunch of stuff you can put. Like, sometimes get 20 shrimp and just hold them there until I fed them to the angelfish. Sometimes, and it was just like it looked really cool to watch some shrimp. And yeah, you can do guppies again. Like I have guppies in here, snails. You could put a clam in there. So there's a lot more options when you go up to a 10-gallon tank. And with the 3-gallon, probably either a shrimp or a snail. There's really not much you could do in here just because it is such a small tank. Yeah. Oh, and also with the 10-gallon, I just remembered you could probably do some Thai micro crabs. They're a fully aquatic freshwater crab, and they're very harmless to your fish, and they're pretty small. So you want to have quite a few of them, maybe like 5 of them in here, and they'll just clean up the algae. For the crab tank, well, crabs, so nothing really to explain on that one. They'll clean up the tank themselves. For the 25, like the axolotl tank, with an axolotl, you probably don't want to keep much fish because they'll eat most of them, and the risk of the fish having a disease. Like the goldfish in here has ick, so I'm going to have to remove them. You can see all the white spots on it. It's just a common fish disease, and I'm not surprised he had it because he was supposed to be a feeder fish, which is probably good I got it and not someone that's feeding it to their fish, so it didn't start something and kill the whole tank. So I'm going to have to remove him from this tank before he eats them. But for the 29-gallon and like big tanks, you have a lot of options. You can do clams, you can do snails, you can do a pleco. Like for this, I have the loaches, which is some cool. They hide the whole time. I have the little sharks, which are bottom feeders. I have the 2 Coridoras here. I have the snails. You could put shrimp in here, but the angelfish would find them. And there's a whole lot more you could do with this tank. So there's a lot of options once you get to bigger tanks. And if you get to like bigger tanks, like maybe like 100-gallon, you could probably put some crawfish in there, which would be cool. And yeah, so this is a lot more options once you get to bigger tanks. And saltwater also has a lot more like stuff of that kind, but I'm not really, I don't have a saltwater tank, so I don't know much about it either. So I might need just another freshwater. But so yeah, that's mainly what you can get for the freshwater tanks. That was all the best bottom feeders and cleanup crew for your tanks. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.